Okay, awesome. I have to start this entire fucking thing over. Isn't that amazing? I'm so happy about that. Awesome. Woo. Woohoo. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna probably skip a couple of plants because I have nothing to say about them. And also this list is majorly out of order. It's been all messed up and stuff. Like seriously, it's not it's not in order. Don't take my opinions seriously if you hate them. Like no one cares. No one cares what you think. So there. So there. What do you think of that, Mr. America? Mr. America. Yeah, okay. We'll be right back after these messages that don't exist. Okay then, so we're back. Okay. So, um, basically rules for this list. It's all of the plants, including that one. Um, yeah. It's all of the plants, and then, this is going by the Xbox version. Yeah, because I don't have a 360, but I managed to get it to work on my new Xbox. So ha ha ha. Ha ha, I can play the best version of the game and you can't. Suck on that, purists. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Cattail. You. You pop balloons. You're cool. You're fun to use. You you're not the most expensive plant in the world. You're okay. You're very good. I like cattails. But it's a furry, so that automatically means that we have to place it down at the bottom of the thing. Yeah, alright. Anyway, Scaredy Shrum. S for Scaredy. But yeah. Scaredy Shrum is the plant. It's basically a pea shooter that is very cheap. Like excessively cheap. Only 25 sun. What the hell is happening to the screen? Oh my god. Okay. Edit. Okay then. But, you know, being legitimate here, I'm gonna place Scaredy Shroom in drumroll, please. D tier. Ooh, spooky. But, it's, it's really, honestly, it's not that good. I don't like it very much. It's not really fun. It's a it's something, but it's not really a good something. Oh, Cobb Cannon. Oh, Cobb Cannon, my dear sweet C tier. Yeah. Basically, it's not really. I don't like using it. It's only good in one mode. Like, and if a plant is only good in one place, then it's not really a good plant. That's just. Yeah. They're supposed to. Plants are usually supposed to be multi-purpose, and I mean, it's it's 700 sun to set up one of these. You can't put pumpkin on it. It's just, ugh. But I mean, it looks cool, I guess. Banana launcher's better. And that's not because I watched Anja's video. But shut up. Yeah. I don't really have much to say about these next ones, so. Okay, it took me like 5 minutes of messing around with the fucking thing. But, oh my Christ. Imitator. Yeah, I had nothing to say about that one, or that one, so they just kind of got their placements. Yeah, imitator. I mean, like, it depends on how you use it. Like, if you're duping something like a sunflower, then you're a fucking, you're not supposed to be duping something like a sunflower. It's used for like instant plants like cherry bomb or jalapeno or squash or potato mine. Yeah, it's the potato that can mimic a potato. That's that's scary, but yeah, it's really cool. Cause, but you're really not supposed to be duping stuff that has fast recharges because if you do that, then you're basically just a fucking idiot and beyond saving. Chomper. No, not you. Move Chomper down to F tier. You get Chomper 42-second eating time. That's pathetic, and it's not worth using ever. Never in my life have I found a single level that Chomper is actually worth using on. And not even the first level that you get it, because you can just like, yeah, you get it after Snow Pea, and you can just use Snow Pea to stall out everything while you wait for Chomper. However, it can eat cars, so it's not quite useless. It's just nearly useless. But at Tall Nut, ooh, it's a big wall. It has I think double the health of a walnut, except when it costs 25 more sun than 2 walnuts, and it blocks walls. It can still be laddered though, so don't worry. The ladder zombies still destroy everything. But fuck. So ladder zombies still destroy the tall nut, and then which is why it doesn't get S tier, because it can be laddered over. It's good for everything else other than ladders. Yeah. Also, he's fucking pissed. Yeah, look, he angry. He very angry. Anyway, Flow, we'll be right back. It has a face. Anyway, Gloom Shroom. Yeah, like, seriously. It's basically just something that can literally decimate an entire 3x3 area with one of these for either 225 or 300 sun in total. Depends on whether you're playing night or day, but it's just the best. It's just amazing. I love Gloom Shroom. I had a run in survival once that was like really shit. But Gloom Shroom totally saved me, guys. You gotta trust me on this one. Yeah, Gloom Shroom best plant. Source, trust me, bro. Okay, anyway. Next, Spikeweed. Yeah. Tier's not in order, by the way. Yeah, Spikeweed is okay. If it did better damage, it would be better. But I mean, I suppose that's what Spike rocks for. So I guess there's no complaining here. Anyway, yeah, it's alright. Not the best. It's basically just a pea shooter that can't be eaten. Yeah. So, Fume Shroom is B. B for better than the fucking magnet, that's for sure. But, it's a plant. Like all the other plants, it's a plant. It does things. Its main purpose is to counter literally one zombie. That's screen door. It can counter screen doors. It does okay against coneheads if you have like 3 of them in one lane. It's okay. I definitely think that they made it the Dark Ages. What am I saying? Anyway, yeah. However, it does upgrade into Gloom Shroom, so it's not terrible. Anyway, speaking of upgrades, Gatling P. Gatling P is it's an A tier, but it scratches like the very bottom of S tier. I'll probably move it up to S tier at some point in one of the edits, but whatever. It's like it's just a better repeater, basically. I mean, it's basically just 50 more sun for than what it would have been just placing another repeater, but I mean, it saves space, and that's really important in this game, probably occasionally. I mean, it's important in endless modes. Side note, I don't even use Cob Cannon in endless, so haha, take that. I don't use you, but I don't want to put you in useless because that's not what you are. Anyway, yeah, Gatling P Torchwood just decimates everything. It destroys the world. It will murder all of your gargantuars. Shut up, Zomboss. You are irrelevant. Alright. So, Doom Shroom. Doom Shroom. What? What did I just... Yeah. Literal portable nuke. Literal nuke. What, 4x4 area, I think it was? 125 sun? Really? And they expect you to not? And they expect this to not be broken? Oh yeah, by the way, it works perfectly well with Imitator, because, you get to use 2 of them. And it, like, covers up the half the terrible recharge, kind of, because like you can just plant one and then a minute later you can plant another one, and then cycle continues forever and ever and ever. And then we get Doom Shroom is cool. It destroys everything. The only zombie that can survive it, like all other instances, is Garg. I don't count Zomboss because he's not, in the real game, but and now we get to the Holy Grail, the magnum opus of the game. Puff Shroom. Whoa. How can you not rank this first place? Like, seriously? It's free. You can spam the shit out of it, especially with Imitator. Like, it's basically constant if you time it right when you have it and imitated it. This is the one plant that has a fast recharge that's actually worth duping because it's free. Yeah, it's a free plant. It's basically a free short-ranged pea shooter. They gave it huge nerfs in PvZ 2, but it's still good there, probably. I don't know. I don't really use it in PvZ 2. What? Oh, what? Oops. Shh. Future. Damn it! I just spoiled a future tier list idea. Probably, maybe. So Puff Shroom. It's like the holy grail of plant. The holy plant. The planty grail. Whatever. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of all of the plants that I have nothing to say about with this next edit. So, okay then. So, the plants I got rid of, just in case you're confused about something, were Ice Shroom, Coffee Bean, Sea Shroom, Gravebuster, Tangle Kelp, Umbrella Leaf, Marigold, Cactus, Gold Magnet, and Explodonut. I don't even know if Explodonut counts as like a real plant, but And then there was Wintermelon. Useless. Worst plant of the game. Anyway. It's A. It's S. Number 3. Numeral trace. Like, it slows everything down. It destroys everything. It's 500 sun for something that can destroy a Buckethead by itself. And it slows down an entire, 2 by or 1 by 3 area, I think. Probably. And 1 by 1 means one tile and then the other two above and below it. That's basically what 1 by 3 means, or at least what that means to me. But yeah, it destroys things. It slows. Well, except the cars, but shh. And then we get to its its requirement, melon pult, which is also extremely good. It's A. A for awesome. Yeah. Like winter. Yeah, like its frozen cousin. It can, or well, it gets close to destroying bucketheads. Not quite, but close. It's just, yeah, it's the strongest damage dealer in the game. Sorry, Gatling P. Or well, minus excluding upgrade plants. It's the strongest damage dealer in the entire game, and it would be the absolute best, or second best, if it was used with, the thing. Or if it had the same fire rate as a pea shooter. Oh my god, that is disgusting to imagine. So Plantern. Hmm. 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 I don't really like Plantern. I really don't. I don't think it's very good. It's better than all of the other stuff in D tier. But when you're going up against Sea Shroom, Gravebuster, Scaredy Shroom, and Cabbage Pult, that's really not a high bar. But, I mean, yeah. Plantern, I don't like Plantern. None of the... Yeah, both of the things that remove fog are in D tier. And sure, fog's really fucking annoying, but it's only in, 10 levels total throughout the entire game, not counting survival modes, obviously. It's just... Fog is really not that big of a problem. I mean, sure, it's annoying, but, plants can see through just fine. It's not like Plantern's an absolute necessity. It's just... Yeah, I have had runs through Plants vs. Zombies on both console and mobile, and where I have not used Plantern once, ever. Anyway, Squash. Oh yeah, Squash. We're getting to Squash. It's it's squashing time. Get out of here, Gordon. Okay. Yeah, Squash. Under Wintermelon, but it's the best instant ever. The best instant out of all of them. It can be used anywhere. It is cheap. It destroys zombies. It's just great. It's very great. It's a very awesome plant. I like it very much. It's cool. I'm running out of stuff to say. Oh wait, here we go. We have walnut, plant that I don't have a whole ton to say about, but it's very good at what it does. It doesn't cry like a little bitch, so that's something that it's got going for it. Anyway, plants. These are the plants so far. This is the tier list. This is the best tier list that I've ever made, right? Right? Even though I didn't make this tier list, I'm just using it, but shh. Walnut. It's cute. It's tough. It's cool. It's cheap. It recharges not... Its recharge isn't the worst thing ever. Cough. 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 But, it's really not... It's not the absolute best plant, because, when you're going up against Puff Shroom and Wintermelon and Gloom Shroom and Squash, it's pretty hard to beat. But, Walnut at least takes a decent position. Starfruit. Hmm. Sorry, Shy Guy. But, if a plant has to be spammed to be good, then it's not good. Like, it's the same thing with Cob Cannon. If it only works in one mode, or if it has to be spammed, because Starfruit, like, by itself, if you're just using, like, one column of them, it's not good. It doesn't shoot straight, and it's stars, like, they travel like this. So if it's here and it's going up to a lane like this, then it's not gonna hit that lane unless it's like directly in front of it. I don't really like Starfruit that much. It's, I mean, seeing stars is cool. It's spam. I mean, sure, it's cheap. It's rather cheap, but it's just I I don't like plants that have to be spammed. Like Lightning Reed in PvZ2 is another absolutely amazing example of this. Like, if you have to spam it for it to be okay, then it's not. Then it's not very good. Uh, yeah, whatever. Enough of that. Pea shooter. It's the first plant you get. It's like the icon of the franchise. It's just, but it's outclassed by almost everything. Almost. 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 Almost everything. The stuff in the last 3 tiers notwithstanding. But like it's okay. Wait, what? 12 people gave this tier list a shit rating? Wow, most people are assholes. Yeah. Pea shooters, eh. I don't really, it's not bad. Or, well, okay, it is kind of bad, but I like using it for some reason. I'm just oddly attracted towards pea shooter for whatever reason. This is mainly in PvZ too, but still, it shows a little in this game as well. And oh wait, okay, I lied. There's one more plant here that I have nothing to say about, so I'm gonna remove that real quick. Anyways, we've got one row of plants left. 13 remaining. Pumpkin. It's a walnut that costs the same as a tall nut, except it doesn't take up space. That's something. That's actually really awesome. That's overpowered. Like, disgustingly so. Like, all of the stuff in S tier is, like, disgustingly overpowered. That's just how, that's how it happens. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sure. But, it's literally just a walnut that, yeah, it's like a walnut that you can plant inside of a winter melon. Oh wait, no, one that you can put inside of a puff shroom to protect that one puff shroom forever. Yeah. B tier's looking pretty empty. I'd have to change that. But not yet. Twin sunflower is not a B tier plant. It is an A tier plant. It's good. I mean, most of the upgrade plants shine in survival, especially, but the ones, yeah, other than Cob Cannon and Gold Magnet, yeah, Gold Magnet is just useless everywhere, and Cob Cannon is useless outside of survival mode. But all of the other ones, all of the other ones, most of the other ones are good, are excellent actually. They're very cool plants. And I just realized that I have Cob Cannon in the same tier as Pea Shooter. Sorry, Pea Spooter, but that's not gonna be allowed to happen. I have three. I have 3 plants in B tier, and they're all mushrooms. Trying to think of something to talk about with what plant did I just place? Oh yeah, twin sunflower. It's like 2 sunflowers, except it costs the same as 3. I mean, it's the whole saving space thing. I will say, though, one thing that I don't like about upgrade plants is that they get more expensive in survival. And less the more that you have. Like, I mean, for twin sunflower, I guess it makes sense because, you know, the more of them that you have, the more sun that you're gonna make. But for the other ones, it's just kind of what? I mean, I get it because spamming Gatling peas at gargantuars for 250 or for 450 sun each would be just ridiculously overpowered. I get it, but like, you know, when you have stuff like, no, most of them don't really go through survival, and a lot of these don't really survive well in survival unless, but you know. Think we're ready to move on to the next one, which is garlic. Alright, I'm a level with you. I hate garlic. Like, ironically, it's hilarious. Its stupid fucking face is like the funniest thing in this game. But as a plant, I hate it. I hate it. Sure, I have used it one or two or maybe even 3 times for night strategies, like involving gloom shrooms. But that's not a good that's not a valid good thing about a plant. That's not a valid reason for something to be good. No, that's just not how it happens. Just no. No. It's useless. In my eyes, it's almost useless. I've used it 3 times and I have never used it again. I used it once in survival. Oh wait, okay. I used it 4 times, but once was in survival endless when I was deliberately trying to just kill myself. So yeah, sorry, you fucking stinky bastard, but you're not good. Anyway, sunflower. No. B tier or bottom of A tier? I'm gonna have to go with top of B tier, honestly. Because sunflower, well, it is a very good sun producer, and it's like the only reliable one that you have. Reliable one that you have outside of like, well, I mean, you get twin sunflower almost immediately after you unlock the shop. I think, like, actually when you unlock the shop in most versions, because it's like something from 2-1 or so. What was that? Yeah, it's something that you get in like 3-1, actually. Correction. Sunflower, on the other hand, is one of the plants that you get at first, and then you just never stop using it. I don't like sunshroom. I really don't like sunshroom. I'll get to that in a second, but yeah, whatever. So sunflower is very reliable. Or, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it up on A tier. It is incredibly cool. It's not like something stupid and niche that you'd only use in like 3 levels. Ahem. Sunshroom. Not pointing any fingers, but sunshroom. Sunflower is and it sings zombies on your lawn. That should be enough of a reason to make it the best plant of all time. Yeah, sorry, I had to pause. I was just shutting my window because it was getting kind of cold in here. But, okay then. Snow, or well, you know what? I kind of dissed Sunshroom earlier. So, let's just talk about that one. Sunshroom. It's alright. It produces half the sun of a sunflower, but it's half the price. Or, well, half the sun at first, but then it takes a minute to grow. Like, a minute would feel long, but in this game, levels can last up to like 15 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes or so. especially the night play, or especially night levels, which are very slow at the beginning and like don't really have a lot of specials and flags and stuff going on. I mean, they do introduce night, or they do introduce football at night, but that's not really a plant related thing. But Sunshroom it's just not really my style. I just don't really like using it because I'm the kind of person who likes to just kind of get everything out almost, or like, yeah, like build up a defense quickly, which is why potato mine and squash are so, awesome and cool. But if it's one of the plants that I don't ever use, then why is it in B tier instead of like F tier or useless tier? Like something like garlic or cabbage pulp or cactus. Well, dear person who totally does not exist because no one would ever ask that question, I have an answer for you. The answer is that, I don't know, because it looks cool, I guess. Is what my answer would be if it actually did look cool, but I hate how it looks. I hate you. I don't. I hate your face. I hate your stupid, blurry, unconcealed face. There. There. Idiot smile. Idiot smile. Stupid yellow fucking head. Ugh. Anyway, Snoopy. What the fuck? Snoopy. I have Snoopy ranked above Starfruit. What is wrong with me? Yeah. So, Snoopy. It's basically pea shooter, but it slows things. For 75 extra sun. No. I don't really care for Snoopy, like, at all. It's not really my kind of thing. Like, I mean, it's good in the day levels and the night ones, but after that, it's really not something that I ever use again. I have it ranked below Pea Shooter. Pea Shooter is at the top of D tier right now. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Snow Pea is something that is just not very. It's just not worth it. Like, when you have something like Wintermelon in the same game, like, I mean, I know these things are like nearly 50 levels apart, but when you have something like Wintermelon in the same game, which is basically a melon pulp that can slow things in a 1x3 area instead of just one zombie, you know. I mean, okay, I get it. I get it. It's okay. It's good against football and like pogo and all whatever the hell else you're gonna say. But like, it's just not really that interesting, I guess, because it's just an expensive pea shooter that slows things. That slows one thing at a time. How? Wow, big whoop. Anyway, jalapeno. 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 Japelino. Japelino. Jalapeno. Jalapeno. Whatever the fuck you call it. The red chili pepper is almost as good as Swan Sunflower. It's like it incinerates an entire lane. It destroys bobsleds. It destroys bobsleds. It's the counter to Zombonis. It's the only thing that can remove the ice trail. Yeah, try throwing some hot water on that, see how it works. But yeah, it's basically just an entire lane wipe. Like you can't get much better than that. Anyway, yeah. Potato mine. Oh dear sweet potato mine. You go at the bottom of S tier. You are the best day plant. the second best plant out of, or the third best plant out of the first two stages. Sorry about the spoilers, but Repeater and Cherry Bomb are not as good as Potato Mine. Yeah, so you are, like, absolutely adorable. You're, yeah, fucking mine. Explosive potato. Those stupid beady eyes and goddamn buck teeth. Nah. Nah. Meh. Meh. So that was a tier list. This is a tier list. If you didn't remember. And Potato Mine, it explodes. It's not quite as good as squash because it's not, you can't place it in the pool. That's basically the only reason why. It's 25 sun, or it's half the price of squash. They recharge at the same rate. It's just that one can be planted in the pool and one can't. So, but I mean, for some reason it works in a pot just fine, which is odd, but like I'm not complaining. Makes roof levels a hell of a lot easier. Colonel Pult. Oh dear Colonel Pult, how we despise you. It does the same damage as a pea shooter. One corn kernel does the same damage as a pea. It has half the fire rate of a pea shooter. It's just no. And it stuns zombies for like 4 seconds once every 36 throws. And it's the same cost as a pea shooter. So tell me, what would you rather use? A pea shooter that can kill a zombie in or that can kill a basic in like 4 tiles, or a kernel pulse that can stun a zombie once and then kill it in like 7 tiles when it's already been almost eaten? I await your answers. I mean, again, unless this video gets fucking comment bombed again, but classic YouTube being YouTube, I guess. Split P. Oh, Split P. You're an amusing one. And by amusing, I mean mid. Like, it doesn't do its job well enough to be able to kill a dare zombie to protect the back line. Like, you need 2 of them to defend the back line. Either one of them and a pumpkin. Or one of them and a pumpkin. Preferably the latter, but, you get what I mean. And in the front, it's literally just a pea shooter. It's basically just a pea shooter, but with just extra features. You can, I do manage to use it pretty effectively in Pogo Party, and I don't really know what else to say. There's we have 4 more plants left. We're 38.5 minutes into this video, and we have 4 plants left. Alright. But yeah, Split Pea, it's, yeah, I mean, you can use Torchwood when it's up front, but just use Gloom Shroom. By the time that you unlock a Gloom Shroom, by the time that you unlock Split Pea, you'll probably have the money to afford Gloom Shroom anyway. Or, well, you might. I don't really know, but, you might. Or you might not. Doesn't really matter. But, yeah, Split Pea is basically just outclassed by Gloom Shroom. Cherry Bomb. B for bomb. But, yeah, actually, another reason for it being B tier is because its recharge is a bit too slow. Oh my fucking Christ. Piss off. Yeah, its recharge is the same length of a Doom Shroom. Doomshroom is 25 less sun, and while granted Cherry Bomb does not leave a gigantic crater, it also only covers a 3x3 area. Sorry, Explodinators, but you're not as good as the literal nuke. Apologies, but I'm not really that sorry. Only mushroom in B tier. I mean, only non-mushroom in B tier. Which, kind of gives you a clue onto where I stand with these guys. Anyway, 3-peater. It's a pea shooter that is basically 25 sun more than 3 pea shooters. But it saves space. And I mean, that's valuable in pool. That's incredibly valuable in pool. So, it's not going in D tier like it's like what it's trying to replace does. But, it's also not going any higher than mid C tier. Because, again, it's just not really that exciting. Because, like, you can decimate pool with it, but it's not really useful many other places. Like, it's alright in survival, but it's just, I don't really know, man. I really don't give a damn. But, like, you know. Yeah, no. Anyway, Torchwood. S. A. It breaks up the balance between Gatling Pea and Twin Sunflower. I know, so sad. It's very fun to use. It synergizes amazingly with Gatling Pea, because, it just fucking decimates everything. Gatling Pea and Torchwood combo outdamages Wintermelon. It's the only thing that does so. But, it still takes, yeah. Torchwood is also good outside of survival. Kind of like Gatling Pea, but Gatling Pea's not as good outside of survival, but Torchwood isn't as good in survival, so kind of evens out. These two are basically interchangeable. They make up the collective top of A tier. Yeah. But, Gatling Pea destroys everything with Torchwood. Repeater destroys everything with Torchwood, basically. Even Pea Shooter can be used to great effect with it. However, it kills Snow Pea, Ice Shroom, and Wintermelon, which basically just cuts out a huge chunk of, stalling and everything. Or all of the stalling, basically. But, yeah. But that's a small price to pay for the absolutely massive damage that you're getting. Plus, it has splash. It has splash damage. It's not that much splash damage, but it's still splash damage. So, yep. Oh my god, we're finally done. Repeater. My favorite pea shooting plant out of all of them. Classic Repeater. It's 2 pea shooters for the price of 2. That's basically what it is. It's not the most exciting plant. It's definitely not the best out of all of the S tier ones. In fact, it's the worst S tier. But, like, it's better otherwise in terms of, it's better outside of survival mode. But, it's fun. It's way better outside of survival mode, and you're going to be playing a lot more outside of survival mode than you will inside survival mode. So, yeah. It's fun. It's cool. It works well with a lot of stuff. It does good damage, and it's just overall a good plant. A very good plant. And that is the tier list. Yeah. Have fun watching this entire thing for 3/4 of an hour. That's gonna be a real drain on your life. Yeah. So, all 50 plants ranked No, I did not count. I'm just guessing, but it's 50 because I know it was 49 plus explode or not. But yeah, I am very tired. I've been doing this for over an hour with like setup and stuff. So, bye.